was the worst smelling wrestler that you ever worked with?
Gosh. Uh, I don't think I don't think I ever had the opportunity to have to experience that.
Really?
I really don't. I can't remember. You know, no, yeah, that's something that you would remember is like, oh my god, that guy really stunk. But no, I don't think. Yeah.
Everybody always talks about Vader probably being the worst if they worked with him. I know that you never ended up working with him, but Jake recently told me about working with Andre and how Andre was a little gassy in the ring. Did you ever experience that?
Well, I mean, Gassy's one thing. I mean, Gassy's like, he's in there cutting farts, and and but I mean, you got to understand, I was never Andre's opponent. I was always Andre's partner, always.
So you were in a good spot. You didn't have to deal
But
with that.
I've got to tell the story. And we're in Japan. I may have told it before. We're in Japan, and we just gotten there. We drop our bags, and everybody's going to go out and get something to eat. And so hit the elevator button, and the door opens, and there's Andre. His "Let's go eat, boss." Okay, and the elevator starts down, and it stops like on every other floor. And every time the door opens, two or three more little Japanese people get on the elevator. Now, Marcus, you and I, and any rational person, would have said 3 stops ago that the elevator was full.
Hmm.
Okay? Not in Japan. You see, Japan, the whole country, the entire country is about the size of the state of California,
Hmm.
but the population of Japan is half that of the United States.
Insane.
That's yes, and that's really stacking them up. So anyway, so yeah, okay. They keep getting on. Andre reaches over and gives me a little tap, and I looked up at him, and he and he winked at me. The door closes, and the next thing you hear is the loudest, longest fart I can ever remember in my life. I mean, I'm looking straight forward, and I'm thinking to myself, I know it's the giant, but how could any human possibly have that much air in their body? And the and the really sad thing was I kept thinking, the poor guy that's standing directly behind Andre,
Oh no.
who is just butt level. Because I mean, Andre was 7'4", and all those Japanese guys are maybe 5 feet. So he was getting the dose right in the face.
Right. Oh no.
And brother, I'm gonna tell you something. When that elevator door opened, it was like the Exodus. Those people were tripping over each other trying to get out the door. And as the door closed, all you could hear was Andre going, "Oh, oh, oh, oh." He looked at me and he says, "They won't crowd the big man anymore, will they?" Oh
Oh
gosh.
my god. I've
Yeah.
never heard that one before. That was great.
Oh, it was. It was. But you'd appreciate it a whole hell of a lot more if you were there.
Oh, I'm glad I wasn't. I don't wanna be smelling that. That sounds miserable.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
uh,
Oh, that is something else. I see the whole time I was picturing his back against the back of the elevator. I wasn't picturing somebody behind him. That is brutal. That is brutal.